Hey everybody, my name is Michael Fahey, the Athletic Director at IC Catholic Prep, and welcome to episode 1 of The Night Show. So, you may be asking, what is The Night Show? And we'll get to that in a moment. But what I want to focus on in this episode is why The Night Show. The word why, the concept of what is your why, has been in the forefront of my thinking since Friday the 13th of March. The moment we shut it all down and had to go into quarantine and lockdown was a moment for me to reflect on why I do the things you do. You know, you get caught up in the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows of an athletic season. From when I took the position in July 2019, I felt like a hamster on a hamster wheel going and going and going and going and going until we stopped. And you forget why you do what you do and why why you're on that hamster wheel to begin with. But when it all gets taken away and you stop athletics, you can sit back and kind of reflect and really miss it. So that's what happened to me. I was going and going and going. I was enjoying it. But when we shut down in March and there was no athletic events to go to or no nights to stay here, no pun intended with that. But when it gets taken away, you're like, man, I wish I was there. I wish I was at a baseball game or a girls' soccer game or a track and field event. And then you start thinking about why, and it's clear to me that my why is the student athletes at IC Catholic Prep. I think every day in and out, watching them reach goals and work hard, blood, sweat, and tears, and juggling academics with extracurriculars and watching them grow on a daily basis is something that I really enjoy in kind of vicariously living their successes. And therefore, it's my success and it's our athletic department's success. But also seeing our student athletes, our young men and women struggle to get it right, but see a coach help out, and then down the road, they finally get it correct. And there's a lot of lessons to be learned in failure and losses, and seeing how our student athletes cope with those. And it's been fun. It's been great, and I love it. So when it all got taken away, I thought to myself, wow, our student athletes do a lot for IC Catholic Prep, for IC Catholic Prep athletics in our community, and I do not think that they're getting recognized enough. We're not celebrating the student athletes enough, whether it's a small achievement or a state championship. I didn't think that they were getting the recognition that they deserved. So therefore, it brings me to the night show. I am a podcast fanatic. Every single day to and from work, whether I'm doing the dishes or I'm working out or whatnot, I'm usually listening to some sort of podcast. And I thought, how about a podcast about IC Catholic Prep athletics? And I was talking to Coach Moore over the quarantine, and it was pretty much his idea, like, how about we roll this out? And I think he'll be joining us during some episodes that we have, and I'm really excited to collaborate with him because he wears many hats in our community and knows our student athletes so well. But It's been back in March where I had a conversation with a couple of people about starting this, and now it is December 16th, and we are starting because life hits you, but at the same time, I wanted to get this going because I think our student athletes deserve more because they give us a lot and they give me a lot. So with that being said, the night show is an opportunity for me to bring on current student athletes to talk about their successes. If they have a success, they achieve something great within a given week, within their athletic seasons. Obviously, athletic seasons are shut down right now, but we had some great moments in our fall season this year, from girls tennis, golf, cross country, boys and girls, and also girls swim. So I thought we had some great opportunities to talk to our student athletes, and I want to get them on. And another feature and another segment we'll do here is catching up with the night. It's always once a night, always a night. We preach it. But I'm going to live it here, and we're going to bring on some guests. I have already an awesome guest lined up for a podcast coming up shortly, and we're going to just see how they're doing at college, how they are balancing their time on their own as a collegiate student athlete, and what they miss about IC, what IC did for them, and any advice that they give to anyone trying to pursue collegiate athletics. I think a big part of this is going to be previews and reviews of seasons. That's going to be the next couple episodes, is me reviewing and recapping the fall seasons. I think for the future, we will have coaches on here to talk about their upcoming seasons, and kind of give their preview to what they think, major contributors, talk their schedule, talk the previous year, anything exciting going on. We're going to talk that, and then we're going to bring it back for a recap. How did the season go? What were the major accomplishments? What do we look for the following year? I think there's a lot to talk about, and I think there's a lot to highlight. We have some great coaches here and some great people here. And I just don't think they're getting enough recognition. And this is just a fun way to do it. I think it's going to be exciting for our student athletes to get on here and see themselves getting recognized and promoted. I did start the male and female athlete of the week. I think that was a fun little thing, a little buzz going on in the halls some days, having fun with that. Like I said, in the fall, even though it was a modified season, in some respects, we still had some great achievements that we'll talk about here moving forward. And then just any athletic news we have, we might talk Hall of Fame. We might talk Spirit Shop, Booster Club. There's a lot going on in the course of a year, and it needs to be recognized. So that's the night show. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Moving forward, it's going to be a continuous learning process for me. I'll definitely work with our Director of Marketing Communications on where to post, when to post, how to post, and make it available to all listeners, all viewers, whether you're in the car or washing dishes or working out. You can listen, IC Catholic Prep Athletic News. And thank you for coming on this journey with me. God bless, and go Knights.